Okay, so it's Monday, and I want to tell you guys something really cool that happened to me over the weekend. Do you guys remember when I told you that I had messaged that girl and said, "Have you ever thought about being a brand ambassador for Plexus?" And I was literally like, I have no idea what I just said. That is the least likely thing for me to say. But here's the crazy part, guys. Not only did she come back to me and say, actually, I have been thinking about partnering with a company. She goes, how would I do it? And I said, well, you would. And I told her, I said, you would sign up for an annual website hosting. And then over the course of the next 30 days, if you share with 3, 6, or 10 people, and I told her the amount she could make. And that was it. I get this email that says, congratulations, you have a new level 1 ambassador. I didn't tell her how to sign up. I didn't send her there's no graphic that was like, click enroll, then click get started, then enter this. I didn't give her jack. I didn't even talk to her about what products to order, y'all. And she went and ordered whatever she wanted. And this is what I want you to hear me say. The people that will run usually come with their running shoes on, which is really fun. So the people that you have to kind of work with, like how my trainer is with me, like I'm a nightmare. I'm horrible. She literally grabbed me by the back of my tank top when I was doing a squat to force me to stay down and like, I guess, pulse, whatever that means. And I was pulling against her. I was like, no, and like smacking behind me. Some people are going to be like that in your business, and that's okay. But the people that are ready to run will come with their running shoes on. So we're going to talk to start off with my friend Amy. Amy's going to share with you about how do you get people continuing to add to their product line? Like, how do you get them not just using Triplex, but to keep going forward? The importance of introducing new products. And then we're going to get to work. I've got a huge list that I've written down right here of all the things that we're going to try to get to. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and let Amy take over. And thanks again, Amy.
You're so welcome. So, a little bit about me. I started in 2015. My original reach out message to my friend Summer was, okay, I've seen you posting. I'm tired of feeling like a bloated, achy, moody walrus. And she just laughed and she was like, okay, I understand. I can help you. So I started on Triplex because I wanted to lose weight and I wanted to have more energy. I had been told that I could not have any more children. I didn't ovulate. And within 3 months, I was pregnant. So she, told me that I could still take Triplex, which was great. And then after I had my son, I started to have really bad joint pain. I noticed it in my hands. I noticed it in my arms. I could not hold him to feed him. They had to prop him up because my arms just were in so much pain. I couldn't go up and down stairs. They had to, like, my 10-year-old had to carry our son up and down the stairs for me because my husband is at work, and all these things. Now, that was in 2016. So I'd been with Plexus for about a year. I was still taking Triplex. I hadn't tried anything else, but Summer kept inviting me to things, inviting me to events, inviting me to, do corporate things. And then she would send me posts and things like that. Well, I was diagnosed shortly after that with an autoimmune disease that affects my joints. And I went through all the steroids, 5 or 6 rounds of steroids in 2017. Couldn't find anything that worked. And she kept inviting me to things. And I was still taking Triplex. And she finally said, listen to me, you need to try Ease. And I tried it and I gagged it down and I threw up because it does have a special taste. Now, don't leave me yet. She, told me the tricks, put it in a pill caddy for the week, lay it out on your counter, put it in the fridge. All those things help with that taste. And within about 2 months of being on 6 E's a day, I was bounding down the stairs one day and my daughter looked at me and said, whoa, that was fast. And I was like, oh, that was fast. And I was like, I don't have pain. A year later, my oldest daughter was dealing with anxiety. Had I not been told over and over and gone to the events, I wouldn't have known about Vital Biome. Vital Biome has changed her life. So my point is, I've been with Plexus for almost 6 years. I haven't been on the same things the whole time. Of course, I haven't let anything go, but I've added to it. Um, and it's so important to continuously reach out. If you just add that one person and you just, get them started and you check on them and then you don't ever talk to them again, don't ever introduce them, you don't know what they are going to be dealing with a year from now or 6 months from now. They may be struggling with something that they're not telling you. So it's important to reach out and check on people and say, I don't know if you heard about this new probiotic. We have Vital Biome that targets those happy feelings. And, do you think you would need something like that? And of course, everybody in their right mind says, especially last year. But you can't just stop, because the Triplex it did wonders for me. But the thing that really changed my life came 3 years into Plexus. So continuously reaching out, that they will find that thing that is a godsend to them. And Ease was that godsend to me. It allowed me to avoid getting on low dose chemo, which was a huge godsend. I didn't have to worry about losing my hair or, having a suppressed immune system through a pandemic. This is amazing. So, continuously reaching out, continuously inviting. We have so many, the gut health event tonight, right? Yep. Yes, today is the 7th. Okay. I don't know what day it is, but continuously reaching out and inviting those people, because you just never know when that person is going to need what you have again.
What's funny is, as I'm listening to you, I'm sitting here thinking about, okay, so I order Saint makeup, which I really love. I order from Young Living, and I order from doTERRA. I even order from Rodan and Fields. And if someone were trying to tell me about it, I would probably say to them, I already have a girl. Like, I already have a person that helps me with that. But what I'm realizing when you say that is, I already have someone that I order from. I don't actually have somebody that takes care of me. Like, I don't have someone that messages me and says, just wanted you to know, we just came out with Lash Boost. It's going to make your eyelashes amazing. And I would have gone to order it. I've never had someone preemptively ahead of time come to me and share with me. And what's great about this whole conversation is I do the same thing to my people. I settle for the 3 product order, because guess what I don't want to do? I don't want to bother them. But the problem is, they're not going to go and read a million emails from Plexus. They're not going to go dive into the virtual office. Probably not. They might get on the testimony page, and I think that would be helpful. But as ambassadors, why would it be wrong for you to go to someone and say, I wanted to give you a really quick graphic that tells you what product helps with what? They may not look at all of it, but what if one thing caught their eye? What if the word psoriasis popped out at them? And later on, when they know someone that has it, or they have it, or their daughter has it, they're like, I feel like I saw that Plexus helps with that. What you're saying, Amy, is a good word for all of us to remember, that we don't want to just be the website someone happens to order through. Okay. You want to be the person that's introducing them to all of the products, but not at one time. So it may be like, hey, I'm going to start sharing with you every so often about different products that I take, and I'm going to share with you what they do. So buckle up. And you're not asking permission. You're just messaging and saying, okay, I just wanted to let you know that we have something called body cream. And if you're a redhead like me, or if you get sunburned easily, if you don't have this in your cabinet during the summer, you are missing out. And that's just the truth. Anybody gotten a sunburn and used body cream? I'm like, how does it work that well? I went to Italy when I was like 14 years old, and I wore these way too short shorts. This is a completely pointless story, but it doesn't matter. I'm laying out on the beach with all the other kids thinking that I could do that, but I really can't because I'm a redhead. But I'm laying out and I fall asleep, and I get so sunburned, you would not believe it. If I had had body cream, life would have been so much different. So anyhow, these are the stories that you tell when you're reaching out to people about products. You don't get into it and say lactobacillus bacilli or whatever. You don't. If they ask for all that, fine. But otherwise, you're telling them what the product is, what it does, and why you love it. And that's something that I would focus on with all the people that have said yes to you. Do not settle for a 3 product order, because everybody needs to be adding to that. That was really good. Super good, Amy. I want to clarify something for all of you before we keep going about the power packs. You've seen that Plexus has come out with these 50 PV power packs. I don't want any of you, and this is just my opinion, and of course I wouldn't say unless I thought it was right, but you guys decide how you want to operate. The purpose of a power pack is not to lead with a power pack. We are meant to be selling welcome packs. We are meant to be selling 3 product combos. We're not, or more, the larger packs. The power pack to me is when you see someone sitting in a 25 PV bucket or a 50 PV bucket and you want to get them up over 100. That's what that's for. But I don't know if you've gone to look at the pricing on it. You'll have a slim and a collagen that may be not a slim and a collagen, an active and a collagen that's 50 PV, but it's like $75. Why would you lead with a $75, $80 pack when they can get a welcome pack for that very close to the same price, right? So those power packs are not the entryway into Plexus. Do not settle for the smaller order. You always start and lead. Don't let the compensation plan enhancement change the way you do business. All we're doing is adding to the ways you're paid. We're not trying to lower our pay point, right? We're not trying to get less. So that's a little side note. Okay. So what Amy said, I want you guys to make sure you're doing right now. We have the gut health product training tonight. And then next Monday night is the new ambassador training. I told my new brand ambassador that if she would hop on Monday night, June 14th, she's going to learn how to use her virtual office. And then I made her the cutest little graphic. I'll send it in the Power Hour chat, but I want you to see it because this girl's younger. And I definitely messaged Emily Roberts and I was like, I'm way too nerdy for this. Please tell me what to do. She's like, Jen, you've got this. Zero advice because she knows I can do this. So anyhow, I made her the cutest little graphic. I'll put it in the chat, but I wrote like, do you see how I don't even know if you can see it. I'll just put it in the Power Hour chat. But at the end, she chose her site to be called Love Living Well. And I was like, oh my gosh, like she's going to do it. And so then at the end of her little instructions for signing up, I wrote, I'm so excited for you to love living well. And then I put love Ava with her name. I was like, this is the best thing ever. So anyhow, I'm going to invite her to everything, just like someone invited Amy, just like I hope everyone has invited you. The invitations don't get old. And if someone doesn't respond to you, it just means I'm not interested in doing that right now. I have a girl that I'm talking too much that does the makeup. And the only time she messages me is when she messages this. And this just happened. It's like the first of every month. It's like, just wanted you to know that I'm running a contest and the first 5 girls that have $100 worth of sales are going to make whatever, a free milk cleanser. And I'm like, I don't sell the products. I have no idea what you're talking about. What is a milk cleanser? What? So that's not what we're doing. Okay. We're going to someone and saying every month I hop on this gut health product training because I want to understand what products are helping me grow bacteria in my gut or whatever weird thing you want to say. I want to know more. I want to understand. And I figured you would too. So it's happening tonight. If you're on, wave at me. I want to say hi, something like that. You're just inviting people. So I'll put all the graphics in the Power Hour chat for all the things that are coming up. Okay, keep working if you're doing that and you're not done. But once you've invited people, I want you guys to remember, just kind of add this as your weekly rotation. You're going to want to do inviting, you're going to want to do educating, you're going to want to do inspiring. These are all things that you can be adding as part of your weekly plan. So, what does that look like? The inviting, there is no end to what you can invite people to in Plexus, which means you cannot invite people and just throw them in everything. Oh, you should come to everything. Are you going to everything? No, just invite them to the stuff you're going to. That way they're doing it with you. So whatever it is that you're going to say, I'm doing this tonight. It's going to be super fun. Love to have you. So that's your invitation part. Your education part, maybe pick a day of the week, like what Amy just shared with us, and say, every Tuesday, I'm going to message my level ones and tell them about a new product, the same product. So it's the same message. Every Tuesday, I'm going to go and tell them, hey, picture me with the Vital Biome. I don't know if I've told you this, but this helps with anxiety and mood. And I don't know about you, but that's something I struggle with. So, whatever you're going to do, pick a day of the week and make that your education day. Engage with people. This is just even friendly conversation, getting to know them. And I was talking with a gal, her name's Leanne, and she said, I got to get better. I just feel like I'm really weak at cold calls and cold messaging. And I said, why do you see that as a weakness? She goes, well, I feel like that's what I should be doing. And I said, why do you feel like that's what you should be doing? She's senior Ruby, working towards Emerald. Her results are showing me that she's really doing a good job. Why do you think that's a weakness? Maybe it's your strength, that that's not what you're good at. I said, tell me how you get people to join Plexus. She said, I meet new people. I get to know them. After about a week, the pain point comes up. So, some pain point, whether it's I've had a migraine, my husband just lost his job, my daughter's worrying about whatever comes up, they've already gotten to know me and trust me. And so I go ahead and bring up Plexus. I said, that's your superpower. And don't feel like you now need to be making cold calls. It won't even feel right. Some people can kill it with that. They're so good at it. And every time they get a result, but some people don't. So I don't want you to feel that way. So we're going to be doing inviting every week, educating every week, engaging every week. And then I want you to consider this. I have committed, and it's maybe not part of your budget. So maybe you do it once a month. I do it once a week. I have committed every week to giving one person a free 3-day challenge pack. And my philosophy is I spend money to make money. So I spent that $20, which they will sign up, like, period. Okay. They use the products, they buy the products. I make 35 ish. I haven't lost anything. And then they continue to make orders in the future and I get them on that path with the system. So maybe you commit to yourself once a month. You're going to message someone and say, I have something for you. If you just give me your address, I'm going to go ahead and send it and then we'll talk. Don't get all into it and then you get this and drink this and did you know and all that. Just, I have something for you. If you give me your address, I'm going to go ahead and send it. Do it once a month and see it as an investment in your business and a tax write-off. All right, I'm going to drop the link to your wellness community. You want every single person on this page. We are up leveling this page in a crazy way. First of all, we're going to do a weekly coffee giveaway for people that say hello. So now we're getting the engagement up. Every month, everyone drops their subscription order that went through of any amount. One person's going to be drawn to get their products for free. We're going to be doing a better job teaching about the products, teaching about healthy living. Every Wednesday, there'll be a wellness webinar. So go and check out that page right now and start inviting people to join that page. Okay, so we have invited to the gut health product training. You guys have considered giving away a free 3-day challenge every so often. You've invited to your wellness community. These are all tools you're going to use to help you get that yes, or help you move somebody from one space to the next. So, what I want to share with you right now is when you post about something that actually gets somebody to think, you have added value to their life. So if you're worried so much about branding yourself, I want you to stop doing that. Branding yourself is really just a matter of, are you adding value to people's lives? You don't have to have the right graphics. You don't have to have the right words. You don't have to have the right lighting to add value to someone's life. So don't let that bog you down. That can be so hard and a hindrance. You don't have to be perfect. So, what does adding value look like? Right now, it's just going to be that you're going to go make a post that basically is about, it's Monday, and you're going to start your week in a positive way. So the post is basically, think of something that might be a frustration or a hindrance to you right now. So I'm going to share that the frustration for me is that my daughter is really not easy. She's 12 and Lord have mercy almighty. So that's my struggle, but I'm going to replace that struggle with a gratitude for her. So I'm going to write a post about how, and it doesn't have to be long. Don't write like a huge soliloquy. Just literally, I don't even know why I said soliloquy. I'm really proud of myself for using that word. Okay, what you're going to say is, happy Monday. I'm trying to start my week off right, and I'm doing it for all of you to see. I'm struggling right now being the mom of a tween, but instead of thinking of that, I'm going to have gratitude. I'm so grateful I got to have a daughter that one day she and I are going to go shopping together, and we're going to make muffins with my grandchildren together, and we're going to be the very best of friends. Something about gratitude, replacing the hard with the good. Okay. Okay, so we've got like 11 minutes left, but I wanted to answer Leanne's question, and keep having to move because they keep bringing stuff in. So how do I choose who I'm going to give a 3-day challenge pack to? I'm just going to say this. It doesn't matter, because without fail, every single time that person is going to sign up. Now, is that me just having a positive affirmation? Maybe, but it is always the case. Now, do they sign up within days of getting their box? No, they don't. Some of them, it's taken me like 2 or 3 months of following back up. And I have to be really intentional with that. I don't go back and say, you still thinking about that box I sent you? I don't do that. I'm instead saying, I'm spending the time asking all the right questions. If you guys can become the best question askers, my friend Alita, you know Alita, it used to drive her crazy because she's like, why are you asking so many questions? I'm like, because I'm basically interviewing them because it allows me to know what to talk about with them in the future. So when I send someone a challenge pack, I'm going to make sure that they're using the products. If they don't, I say, hey, tell me why you're not using them, why you're not trying it. What's going on? Is everything okay? I'm always asking questions. And then I say, what if you went ahead and used the coupon and you got started? What if you felt better in 30 days? Or what if you had to get your money back? We'd still be friends and I'll still love you. I say all the things that bring them into a place of feeling comfortable of saying yes, because I believe that I'm bringing value to their life, all back to adding value. Okay. How do you know they will even open the box if they don't say yes first? Okay. So I'm not just okay, so when I send them the message that says, hey, I want to send you something, can I get your address? Now I've got their address. Because if I say, I want to send you a sample, if it's a close friend, I think they'll say yes. But if I don't know them as well, I don't want to say the sample part, because what if they don't want to give me their address? So I just say, I want to send you something. Can I get your address? They give me their address. And then I go ahead and say, okay, I just popped a 3-day challenge pack in the mail for you. This pack has 4 products in it. It is so fun. And I know you're going to love it. So message me when you get it. And so then they're messaging me, okay, it came. What do I do with it? I am just keeping them in this, it's basically a system. It's the same thing I do every time. So then I put them in the group. It's called Just 3 Days. I'm tagging them in Day One's post. Some of them don't even use it in those 3 days because it's just too soon, or it wasn't part of their plan, or maybe they were already going to go on vacation and they want to eat French fries and fried pickles, like whatever. They've got the products, and I don't forget to keep coming back to them. I might send them a testimony with one of the products in the box. I might ask them more questions. It's just about seeing it through to the end and not believing a no means no forever. It just means not right now. So that's the tool that I'm using to rely on. It's that coupon for me that's the big game changer, because without that coupon, it might be a little harder. You're using the coupon to close with them. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up because I've got someone bringing a dress her in the door here in a second, but I want to say something and you guys think on it until we meet on Wednesday. John Maxwell says that the number one most important thing for you to be a leader, and when you think, I'm not a leader, I'm only a gold, or I'm silver, I'm brand new, you can't have people following you if you're not a leader. And that's what you want to become. If you are a good leader, then you will have a team. And if you have a team, you will have income. And if you have income, you will have freedom. So the number one thing for a leader is your foundation. And so don't let that saying sound trite to you. It's not. It's actually so huge. Think about this. The size of the house is based upon the size of the foundation. You cannot have a diamond-sized team with a foundation that's meant for a tiny home, okay? You have to have a mansion-sized foundation. And what builds that? Maturity. You only mature through experiences, taking risks, personal growth and development. You have to learn not to take things personally. You have to learn to be able to go with your gut. You have to learn to be able to choose wisdom. You have to learn to go out on a ledge. You have to learn to become in your giftings and not focus on your quote unquote weaknesses. Will you guys in the next couple of days really think about areas that you see? Look at yourself that you need to spend time maturing. Right now, for me, my maturity level is that I feel like I have to constantly be doing go, 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 go. No, I don't. I should be representing rest and freedom. So this is an area of maturity that I'm working on. What is your area of maturity? Because when you will age yourself in that, you will begin having a better, stronger business. I really believe that. So be thinking on that. We can chat back about that on Wednesday. I love seeing all your faces. And I muted myself. This has been such a game changer for me. We've been doing this for almost 8 months, I think. And having the accountability, sometimes I think, oh, do I have to get up and get ready and be like, do this thing? And then I'm like, no, I don't have to, but I get to. And I have so much gratitude for each one of you that you're in this with us together and that we're working towards a really big goal. And that goal is to bring health and happiness to everyone. Everyone deserves it, right? So you're doing a great job. I can't wait to see you on Wednesday. Tiffany Weaver is going to help us with our tasks, and I will see you then.